strange technology of the ancients again. The ancient giant stone gears near the pyramids that perhaps could be hiding a megalithic mechanism. It's located just beyond the Great Pyramid on the Giza Plateau, just 20 minutes by car. The ruins of another ancient Egyptian treasure in the area of Abu Ghorab. This is where these, as you can see there, they look like stone gears. What were they used for? It's referred to by modern archaeologists as a solar temple. The ancient site is known as the place of worship for the god Ra and is part of the pyramid complex at Abu Sir. The temple at Abu Ghorab is believed to have been built during the 5th dynasty of the Old Kingdom, or around 2400 BC. It's said that it was intended to ritualistically represent the powerful power of the god of the sun Ra, according to the religious conception of the priests of Heliopolis. In Greek, that means the city of the sun. According to ancient Egyptian history, there were 6 solar temples in Abu Ghorab, north of Abu Sir. However, only 2 have been identified today, that of Userkaf and Niusera, which is also the best preserved solar temple. Some authors suggest that the solar temples of Abu Ghorab were used as places from which astronomical observations were made to determine the hours of the night. It's worth noting that the solar temples have a stunning orientation from east to west. Abu Ghorab also houses a ruined pyramid and a once huge obelisk, which experts say symbolizes Ra's resting place, whose total height was probably somewhere between 50 and 70 meters. However, what catches our attention is something huge blocks that weigh several tons. They're cut with remarkable precision while they are extremely polished. Although many of them do not seem to have been placed at random, some others seem to have been scattered by some giant force, perhaps by some catastrophic event that scattered them. The huge stone squares are scattered throughout the area as if there was an unknown force that caused them to disintegrate or disassemble. Why do we say that? Well, you can look at the pictures and see. The giant square blocks are sculpted as large plates containing strange designs and something like gears on their outer rim. And this is what you can see right there, the outer rim. Now, Egyptologists believe that these basins were used by the ancient Egyptians to hold the animal blood of the sacrifices, which once filled ran through perfectly perforated channels cut into the stone. And yet again, why all these gears like that? Surprisingly, despite this belief, the experts did not find a single piece of evidence to prove their theory. It's particularly interesting that the inner surface of the basins is surprisingly smooth to the touch, and according to ancient code, show circular marks from grinding tools, which suggests that whoever created them had a technology similar to today, our technology. They also have perfect holes drilled with technology that supposedly did not exist then. Similar holes were found in many mysterious archaeological sites, such as Pumapunku. Another hypothesis is that it's quite far from that of archaeologists, but even this cannot be proven, is that these elicons with the gears were part of a megalithic mechanism that was dismantled by some unknown force. Are these components that, in combination with the astronomical observations they made, could have served as mirror dishes? We could say something like small radar dishes, let's put it that way, depending on today's satellite dishes, so that they could possibly transmit or receive cosmic signals and energies, etc. Could it also be part of a stargate, a gate, or a channel through which the ancient gods traveled to other dimensions and worlds? It's, of course, a theory. That's why they call these things theory, these kinds of thinking. Like those of archaeologists, are theories. It's very difficult to assemble pieces that have been destroyed without having even a rough picture of the area as it once was when it was first built. So I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account, the daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.